Sexually transmitted diseases are the diseases which are transmitted by having unprotected sexual intercourse with a person already suffering from sexually transmitted disease. This patient will come with complaints like ulcerative lesions around the genitals. He may have discharge through the urethra. He may have discharge for vaginum. He may have burning micturition, or he may have some kind of growth around the genitals.
Located right at the apex of the gaudy lanes of Kamatipura stands the only specialized clinic in Bombay. Yes, there are a lot of hospitals, a lot of clinics. There's just one clinic specializing in sexually transmitted diseases. Let's have a look at what makes this place apart from the rest. Through the tired lanes of Kamatipura, perched at its very feet, stands the oldest STD clinic in Mumbai. Dusted by the chips of time, this rugged clinic till today remains the only hope for several lost lives.
Patients attending STD clinic here, we assess the patient, take interview, we examine the patient, and after examination, if we feel, we advise some laboratory test, and simultaneously we start treatment also. We give treatment according to the diagnosis, because that diagnosis on laboratory basis is possible here, which is not possible at every setup. We counsel the patients also. We give them education. We have got that sex museum here. We impart knowledge of this HIV, STDs and all this, so that we bring them on the road for safer sexual practices.
About 10 to 12 days after I got infected, I started getting slight rashes. I figured it was some kind of allergy, but within a few days, I started getting rashes on my rectum. I used a lot of antiseptics, but they just kept getting abnormally bigger, and the creams were practically of no use. I used to get this excreting pain while passing bowel, and I thought I was suffering from piles. I spoke to my local physician, and he advised me to take some piles tablets. The rashes diminished for a while, and I continued having sex at intervals. One night I started bleeding profusely while ejaculating. There was some pus secretion and bled each time I would urinate. I went back to the piles doctor, and this time he immediately put me through a specialist in sexually transmitted diseases. Initially I refused to go and delayed my treatment for almost a month, consulting various doctors. Finally I just had to face the fact. The STD doctor discovered that I had gonorrhea for 7 months. I have been on medication since 3 years. The pain has reduced and the rashes have diminished. But today, because of my delayed treatment, I'll not be able to lead a normal sex life. The doctors even say that I may have infertility problems for the rest of my life.
My advice is, don't be scared, come openly. We keep everything secret. We openly talk in a closed cabin, and we try to solve your all queries. We try to detect STI even if you don't have symptoms. Don't be hesitant to come here.
It's a chaos of perception bound by norms. Where norms are changed are the shadows of ignorance, and where right and wrong run through the veins of social stigmas. The mind becomes a mere glorified product of circumstance. So, the question is the disease the enemy, or are we a foe for ourselves?
Can't even focus on a coffee cup. Don't even know whose bed I'm in. Where do I start? Where do I begin? Sunday morning, I'm waking up. Can't even focus on a coffee cup. Don't even know whose bed I'm in. Where do I start? Where do I begin? Where do I